Hello then, welcome. Yes, this is the arena. Here we go to talk about the big stories emanating from the world of sports. At this point, I know you're wondering what's going on. Yeah, it's not a regular, it's something special, something different, well, something wonderful for a special Friday. Yes, the end of the week is finally here. But how about we spend the next few minutes talking about some stories emanating from the world of sports? When we'll do that would be after this quick break. I'll be your host. My name is Jidechi Chidiezie.
Oh boy, winning you was so easy.
I just couldn't stand those your powerful shots. That's what happened.
Really? Let's go to my place for dinner.
This fufu is so nice.
It's true unripe plantain flour.
True unripe plantain flour is delicious.
Yes, true unripe plantain flour is what I serve my husband for swallows. It's easy to prepare, fortified with vitamin A, low in sugar and cholesterol, rich in fiber that helps the heart, builds and strengthens the bone, and his energy level is boosted.
Through unripe plantain flour, no additives, 100% natural, a product of Pali Agro Products Nigeria. Through unripe plantain flour, available in all leading stores nationwide.
Welcome back. This is still the arena. Yes, I told you it's a special one, not the regular which we've always been used to. But let me start off with the one that went down in the CAF Confederation Cup. Enyimba yesterday at Al-Ahly Benghazi, they lost their own game, and that's how it panned out for the People's Elephants. 1-0 for the Libyan side, and Enyimba right now at third position on the table. Yes, they were unfortunate to get a win in that one. All they needed was a draw and they would qualify to the next stages of the CAF Confederation Cup. But right now they stand on third position. Orlando Pirates are first with 9 points, and Al-Ahly Benghazi overtook Enyimba yesterday, went to second with 7 points. And Enyimba, who are third, would need to win their last game in the CAF Confederation Cup. They currently have 6 points, and for them to qualify out of that Group A, they would ensure that they win their next game. And the problem right now is we don't even know where that one will be going down, whether it would actually be in Nigeria or not. But let's see how things pan out. Well, it's not just Enyimba that are in action at the moment. The NPFL on the 15 promises has been going down for a couple of days right now. And we've seen the likes of Kano Pillars, Heartland, and of course, Enyimba do so well in the competition. We've seen the teams qualifying from the next round to the next round of the competition at the quarterfinals. We have our eyes on that one. We have our eyes locked on that one. Yesterday, Heartland were able to do a 1-0 victory over Rivers United. Lots of interesting results. Also, Kano Pillars a 1-1 draw, and Enyimba they lost their own game against Lobby Stars. The under 15 guys are doing so well right now. And it's quite interesting that the promises shows that we get to see some interesting talents emanate from the Nigeria Professional Football League. Some years ago, we saw Kwara United, who won on the 15 promises, the move to produce some wonderful talents who are currently playing in the Nigeria Professional Football League as we speak. Let's see how this year's own pan out. Like I told you, results flying up and down, results coming in from left, right, and center. We want to see which team we would be winning the under 15 promises this year. But until that happens, for now, we can only revel in the fact that it's the quarterfinal stages of the competition. Let me move over from that one that is happening with the under 15 guys and talk about the women. Yes, the Nigeria Women's Football League. The Super 6 is currently ongoing as we speak, and we've had results, lots and lots of results. Yes, I can tell you. And of course, we had results coming yesterday, and some results I expected even today. Yes, I can tell you results I expected today. Rivers Angels and Edo Queens are some of those teams that are playing right now in today's Nigeria Women's Super League, Super 6 actually, that's what it's called. And of course, you have the ones between Delta Queens and Bayelsa Queens. SC Robo Queens and Sunshine Queens would be the other games, and these are all games for match day 4, and then they will of course have the rest day, and we would return a day later for the match day 5 games. And when the match day 5 games is completed, at that point we would have to call it a wrap and see who would be the new champion of the Nigeria Women's Football League Super 6. Yes, lots and lots of interesting stories from the local scene as it stands, and it's quite interesting. Even the one with the NNL, NFF came out to say that Vandrezzer FC, who pulled out of the Nigerian National League, the verdict of the Nigerian National League was overturned by the Nigeria Football Federation. Yes, we've been following that one for some days now, and at this point we are having the NNL actually request that Vandrezzer returns back to the Nigerian National League. We still have our eyes locked on that one. We still keep an eye open on that one and see how it pans out. Let's go on a very, very quick break, and when we return, we'll continue with the rest of the show. Welcome back. Yes, this is the arena. We've been talking about some stories from the local scene. So far, so good. But how about we move on and talk about the European scene? Yeah, lots and lots of games expected to go down this weekend. We'll start off with the Spanish La Liga. Yes, I can tell you it's getting hotter and hotter right now in the Spanish La Liga. Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and Real Madrid, all three of them are struggling to see who would be the champion of the Spanish La Liga as it stands. Yes, that's all I can say right now. Atletico Madrid currently top of the Spanish La Liga right now, and they would be hoping that they can hold on till the final day of the competition. 32 games played so far, and they've been able to garner 73 points from all of their games. Real Madrid come close on second with 70 points garnered from 32 games, and Barcelona 31 games. As at yesterday, they won their game 5-0, and that's how that one panned out for Barcelona, and they are right now currently third, and expectedly let's see how the remaining games will pan out for these teams. Yes, let me quickly run you through the way it's looking right now, because the teams are looking at their final games and looking to get much needed wins in that one. Let me start off with Atletico Madrid, who are expected to be taking on Athletic Bilbao at home, away from home first of all, and then LK also away from home. Then they'll have a very, very tough game against Barcelona away from home also, and then the other final games will be the one at home against Real Sociedad, and then you have Osasuna at home, and of course Real Valladolid away from home. Let's talk about Barcelona. What are their own games looking like, their final games of the season? What's they looking like? Villarreal first of all away from home, Granada at home, and of course they will take on Valencia. Then I talked about the one against Atletico Madrid. That one will also be at home, right there at the Camp Nou, and I can tell you that game is the game that I think might be the title decider. And then Barcelona will be finishing off with Levante away from home, Celta Vigo at home, and of course Eibar at away from home. Real Madrid, what about them? Real Madrid, the way it's looking for them, it would be first off against Real Betis at home, Osasuna at home, Sevilla at home, Granada away from home, Athletic Bilbao away from home, and then Villarreal at home. That's how it's going to be looking for Real Madrid. So the big three teams in Spain right now, a fight to the finish. That's what it is looking like. Now let's move on from that one and talk about the German Bundesliga games are going down this weekend. Bayern Munich actually are still top of the table. Yes, games will be going down like I said. Let me just quickly run you through some of the games that will be going down this weekend. The way it's going to be looking this weekend, it will start off on Friday with Augsburg and FC Cologne, and then Wolfsburg on Saturday and Borussia Dortmund. Sport Club Freiburg will take on Hoffenheim, Union Berlin, and Werder Bremen. Schalke 04 and Hertha Berlin, that one has been postponed. Then, of course, the one between Mainz and Bayern Munich will be expected to also go down on Saturday. Bayer Leverkusen and Eintracht Frankfurt also on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we'll have RB Leipzig and Stuttgart and Borussia Mönchengladbach and Arminia Bielefeld. That's the last one that will be going down in the German Bundesliga. And of course, let's talk about the Serie A quickly. Serie A, Inter Milan still top of the table. AC Milan are currently second, and Atalanta are third. Juventus are fourth, Napoli fifth. The table is expected to change this weekend. Juventus, let's see if they can bring some tea to the party this weekend when they take on their opponents. Yes, expectedly we hope to see Ronaldo in that one. But Inter Milan doing so well with Romelu Lukaku. Let's see if he can do it for the side. That's how it's looking like right now in the Italian Serie A. Remember, it's Prediction Friday. Let's quickly take this one, and when we get back, we'll finish off with the rest of the show.
Welcome to another edition of Prediction Friday. Remember, we have 2 rules to this. Play responsibly and don't stake what you can't afford to lose. This week, we'll just be giving you games about the Premier League. Let's dive right into it. Arsenal Everton. That should be a go-go because Everton are on top form and Arsenal are also on top form. So both teams should score. Liverpool Newcastle. I think Liverpool should win. So that's a straight win for Liverpool. West Ham versus Chelsea. The top 4 challenge. I think we should go for over 2.5 or go-go. Sheffield United and Brighton. That should be a full-time draw or go-go. Then Wolves versus Burnley. I think Wolves is going to beat Burnley. So we'll go for Wolves straight win. Leeds versus Manchester United. That should be a go-go because Leeds are a scoring team. Also, Manchester United are a scoring team. So that should be a go-go. Aston Villa versus West Brom. Aston Villa should win or they go for 1.5. So it should be Aston Villa win or 1.5. Then Leicester versus Crystal Palace. Here Nacho is on top form, so Leicester should win too. That's the way for me for Leicester. Thank you very much.
Most people don't understand the magic of a perfect skin, the allure of a well-pampered skin. We bounce from skincare products to skincare products, from spa to spa. Looking for that ideal solution. I found the solution. And it's Blemiville Skincare and Spa. My name is Neil, and I'm proud to be a part of the Blemiville family.
Welcome back. This is still the arena. Remember, the rules of Prediction Friday remains the same. If you must bet on any games, you have to do so responsibly. And if you must stake anything, ensure you stake only what you can afford to lose. Now, let's talk about the English Premier League. Yes, games are expected to be going on this weekend. But we saw Kelechi Iheanacho scoring once again for Leicester City in that win over their opponents yesterday. Yes, and at 3-0, Jamie Vardy was on the score sheet. So, same as Kelechi Iheanacho, a good one for him. But can they be getting another goal in this weekend's games? Well, only time will tell. Let's take a look at how the games would be going on this weekend. It starts off on Friday evening with Arsenal and Everton. Yes, that's the first game of the weekend. And then we'll get to see Liverpool and Newcastle United. West Ham would be welcoming Chelsea. We've seen Jesse Lingard scoring wonderful goals for West Ham United, and it's a top clash against Chelsea, who have been doing so well under Thomas Tuchel. And then we will get to see Sheffield United, the already relegated Sheffield United, and Brighton and Hove Albion. How about the games on Sunday? It would be the ones between Wolverhampton Wanderers and Burnley, and then we get to see Leeds United scoring who have been scoring wonderful goals against Manchester United. And let's get to see how Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's boys would be doing this weekend. Yes, the other ones would be Aston Villa and West Brom. And of course, later on Monday, we get to see once again Kelechi Iheanacho and his side, Leicester City, take on Crystal Palace. Can he score again? Well, Senior Mankel seems to be the most informed striker in the Premier League as it stands. We have our eyes locked on that one. We have our eyes also locked on the other Premier League games for the weekend. Well, it's not just Premier League we are looking at all the games from all across Europe's big 5 leagues. Yes, remember it was an interesting week. Beginning of the week, it was an interesting one with the European Super League, and now attention returns back to the domestic leagues. I can tell you, fabulous games to see this weekend. We can only have our eyes locked on that one. Yes, it's the abridged version of the show. We'll come back with a full one on Monday, where we get back to talk about how many of these games panned out this weekend. But until then, remember, I will always say, ensure you stay safe. My name is Jidechi Chidiezie. Bye for now.